Victor moved to Vice City for everything people didn't move to Vice City for. At this time, Vice City in 1984 was starving off from the drug trade and every other criminal thing. Saying that to say again, he was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Up until this point, Vic wasn't a criminal and didn't try to be one. But with his weakness, Vice City turns him out. His weakness being selfless. We see how Tommy was selfish down the line, but for Vic, he didn't have that story. From what's about to be shown, he always was a provider for his family, and this fact alone is why he even found his way to VC, being that he found a way to take care of them after already doing so, leading him to be a provider naturally on the outside world. But again, with him not being a criminal ever, his way to help his family was to join the army, willing to work up in the ranks. But what he didn't realize was again what Vice City at that time was all about.
Vic Vance reporting for duty, sir!
Relax, relax. Are you well?
Yes, thank you, Sergeant.
Good. In here, you can call me Jerry.
Okay.
Okay, Jerry, huh?
Vic was seen to somewhat take being in the army serious no matter where he was, but sadly his higher up Martinez was the product of Vice City. This is who turns Vic out from this point forward. The two had nothing in common, they didn't even relate to each other, which is about to be shown. Instantly, Jerry of course tries to fill Vic out, but here Vic's weakness starts to show already. Being in the army, you of course have a reason no matter what it is, but he reveals it definitely wasn't something personally he wanted to do.
Now, Vic, tell me, why did you sign up, huh? To stay out of jail? Because you like getting shouted at, huh? What makes you polish your boots and put bullets in your guns in the hopes that maybe you get to shoot someone, huh?
I got a difficult family. I got responsibilities.
Jerry tries to relate to Vic, but again, they're two totally different people at this point. He shows what he thought having a difficult family with responsibilities was.
What, kids abroad giving you shit, huh?
But for Vic, it was bigger than that.
No, brothers. One is real sick, asthma, and I gotta pay the bills. The other, well, maybe he's sick too, but in a different way. My mom's a mess.
Vic basically became aware he had to at least do something to help his family, but Jerry being who he is, he asked Vic something, so when he responds saying something, tell him.
So you joined the army to get rich?
Not exactly, but, you know, my dad, he came here from DR. We didn't have a lot of opportunities. You know, what else was I supposed to do?
He was even aware that being in the army wouldn't even get him rich. He just joined to make ends meet. This was Jerry's opening though to reap what came with the underworld, something Vic was against, that being drugs.
Why did you join up?
To get rich!
Why are you messing with me, Sergeant?
I ain't. Chill. Relax. Take a seat. Look, Vic, there are plenty of opportunities for a man who knows the game to make real money. So,
I don't want any trouble, man.
who wants trouble? Nobody. Everybody wants to relax. No trouble. And there's plenty of money to be made. Nice and easy.
He even sweetens it for Vic after he denies getting involved. Vic goes against his morals though to help his family and in a way Martinez after he took advantage of him being selfless.
Listen, I don't think this is for me. So if there's nothing else...
Hey, relax, huh? Come on, Vic. I need a favor. No risk.
So why do you need me if there's no risk?
Because I gotta take registration. Besides, you're not on duty for a couple of days. Listen, you take my bike, you go over to the airport, and you pick up a package from me, huh?
Okay, just this one favor, and that's it.
Good.
Vic doing this, he started to see what I'm trying to say about Vice City. Getting weed for Jerry, his connect lived a life a lot of people in Vice City did that thrived in the underworld that really was getting to it. Vic probably for the first time seen the good things that came with the life.
Man, life's been good to you. Come on, let's take a ride.
But he then sees the dark side of Vice City and the life in general, confirming also why he never wanted to be involved in it.
Here's Jerry's stuff. Tell him my cut goes up next time. Vice City's getting too peligroso for us freelancers. Speaking of which, we've got company. Grab that gun and take them out. Ah! Ah! Abandoned ship!
Hearing the good from Martinez, then seeing the good from his connect, then seeing the bad though, he of course panics, leading him to plead with Martinez to get what he was against in the first place.
Oh, look, I gotta go. The cavalry just turned up. Okay, bye. Corporal, what can I do for you?
Listen, Jerry, you gotta get rid of that stuff. It's making me nervous. I'm not into drugs, and I
Chill
don't—
the fuck out, my friend. You're really getting on my nerves.
This will lead Martinez lying to Vic just to keep them wrapped around his finger. He even uses his weakness against him more.
Besides, who are you gonna get in trouble with? I'm your superior officer, and you told me you needed the money.
I do need the money.
Uh-huh. But you don't like drugs.
I don't think they're a good scene.
Me neither. But you like guns, huh? They don't give you a moral problem, I mean.
No.
Good.
Instead of drugs this time, he has Vic meet Phil Cassidy. Although it wasn't drugs, Vic was still reluctant, but for the second time in this encounter, he brings up the fact that he needs it, making Vic go against what he felt was wrong.
Cause I know a guy who can sell all the guns we can get him, which is, trust me, quite a lot.
I don't know, Sergeant. This is getting heavy.
You'll make a whole pile of cash for nothing. Buy that sick brother of yours a whole lot of candy.
What do I have to do?
He meets Phil to when he become aware of the Cholos, a gang that plays a huge part down the line. This was Phil's problem, but he takes them out for him and Martinez, being that again, he needed to do this to take care of his family.
I've been having trouble with them Cholo boys. Some of them have
What
been—
the hell is a cholo?
Bunch of Mexican gangbangers, bad boys, trying to take over all the gun running in town.
Where's the money, Phil?
Yeah, well, funny thing, you see, it's like this. It's under the floorboards of my old place, but the Cholo evicted me and now I can't get to it.
I'll get to it. See you around.
Later, we see the pressure Vic had when his aunt, the one who raised him, contacts Vic, going to say how the family is counting on Vic. Meanwhile, to keep Vic off of Martinez's back, he goes out his way to give Vic a car instead of money. But before this, he of course wanted to do something for him again. Going back to the base though, him being selfless backfires on him.
Corporal Vance, would you care to explain why there's marijuana hidden under your bed? And who the Sam Hill is this?
Hey, buddy. Listen, I charge more for groups.
You brought a whore onto the base? Have you no shame, boy? Are you a moron? Is that it? Drugs, whores.
You're out of here, soldier. You're a disgrace.
Vic's family, he went against his morals out of being desperate. The fact he didn't trust Martinez and still involved himself with them says that enough. It so happens Phil offers some work though, and a place to stay. Phil didn't know of Vic's weakness. To him, he was the same thing Martinez was. But during this time, working for Phil, he again was involved with the Cholos. It's not until he runs into Martinez to when we hear how he feels about being kicked out of the army, leading Martinez to explain how he was saving himself. Vic couldn't do anything about it, being that Phil was the one paying at this point.
Victor Vance, what's going on, amigo? You want some smoke?
Fuck you, Martinez.
Relax. You're so fucking histrionic. It's like hanging out with a bitch on her period.
You want me to fuck you up?
Whatever, baby. The thing is, you work for Phil, and Phil works for me, which makes you my bitch's bitch. Figure that out.
Man, this shit is heavy.
So you had better play nice if you want to get paid, huh? Because if you don't get paid, then who's gonna look after your sick brother?
Fuck you.
Hey, change the record, baby. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. What did you expect me to do, huh? I didn't screw you over for fun. I was saving myself, and you would do the same, and don't pretend otherwise.
I had a career.
So what? You got kicked out of the army. Big deal.
It's not until Phil puts him with his brother-in-law to when he didn't have to help Martinez fully. But when him and Marty meet, they already start off on the wrong foot, being how he treats his family. But Vic in a way was forced to be around this type of person.
Marty? Phil Cassidy sent me. Oh, hi.
Marty ain't home or nothing. Excuse me.
What do you want, boy?
Nothing. Are you Marty?
No. Now get gone, boy. Bitch! Bitch! Get your sorry ass out here! I thought I told you to clean this shit up!
Are you Louise? I'm a friend of Phil's.
Friend of Phil's? Well, why didn't you say so, boy?
I was too busy watching you threaten your wife. Well, Phil says you guys might have some work for me. I'm Vic Vance.
Yeah, sure. I got a few things need taken care of right now, as a matter of fact. Drive me. And Louise, you better have this shit cleaned up before I get back.
Marty wasn't involved with drugs himself, but the criminal way of things still wasn't what Vic was with. Once he found out what exactly Marty had going on, which was extortion, his morals kicked back in, but his weakness again forced him to carry on.
But I pay protection to the Cholo!
I don't see them protecting you any. Vic, get to work.
Marty, this ain't right.
You want to get paid? Be a man. Or are you all hat and no cattle?
At this point, Vic is already in too deep on the scale he's on, attacking the Cholos unknowingly, messing their operations up, along with now being taught the protection racket game. But from this, we start to see his weakness outside of getting money for his family. Right or wrong, he still went to Marty for work. But during this, he witnessed him and Louise arguing. She leaves Marty to live with her sister, but she reaches out to Vic.
If you're gonna dress like a whore, I'm gonna turn you out.
I was doing my aerobics, Marty! For crying out loud, give me a break.
I will. A broken fucking neck. You watch your mouth in my goddamn house.
Sorry.
Imbecile. Jesus, woman. Hey, what's up, Vic Vance? I got some debts people need to start paying. If you don't shut that bread up, woman, I will!
Screw you, Marty! You're nothing but an inbred hillbilly piece of shit!
You better watch your mouth, tramp, or I'll knock them teeth out.
That's it! I'm taking the baby and I'm going to stay with my sister!
Good! Go ahead, go!
Hey, Louise.
Hey, Vic. How are you?
Getting better.
Well, all right.
Hey there.
You deserve good things, honey.
Maybe.
Better than this shit.
Hey, come on. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Of course, Louise felt like she messed her life up, but Vic was there to console her. But what she says to him, again, shows his weakness.
Everything. Didn't finish high school. Got a kid by a goddamn prick. Living on my sister's couch. No hope.
Come on, you're just going through a bad time right now. Things will improve. You'll see.
Show me a way out. Just show me a fucking way out.
Louise saying this to Vic from this point forward is another person he puts on his back while still working for Marty. But things will start to get bad after Martinez didn't need Phil anymore.
Give me a hug. Screw you over.
Nah, you'd never screw anyone over, would you?
Along with now seeing a chance to get Vic gone as well. In this encounter, Martinez starts off calling out his weakness to when Vic even had to agree.
Oh, look who it is. Saint Victor of Vance, the holier-than-thou killer. All these principles, you go around shooting people.
I do what I gotta do.
Ooh.
After I trusted an asshole.
You enjoyed it, brother. Admit it, because you're a maniac, huh? I gave you a life.
Go to hell, Martinez. What does this scumbag want?
He wants me to go over to some warehouse and see if his merchandise is all there. That's all.
Go with him, Vicky boy, if you don't trust me. But Phil, you owe me after what you said.
You said that was forgotten.
If you do this.
What was that about? You've got to go.
No, I got drunk and told Martinez I didn't trust him no more. I said he was an asshole.
He is an asshole.
No, I am. 'Cause now he won't put any work my way until I do trust him.
Who the hell are these guys? Hey, fellas, Martinez...
Yeah, Martinez said bye-bye.
Hot damn!
The two knowing Martinez wanted them dead led Phil to lay low. Vic, of course, wasn't afraid, being that he had people relying on him, from his family and now Louise. But right before things turn, he helps Louise get things for her baby back at Marty's trailer. Helping her, he didn't even care about Marty, showing his weakness again.
Hey, stop that.
Sorry. It's nothing. I'm just tired.
Doesn't look like nothing. What's wrong?
I left some of her things back at Marty's. Everything I do is wrong. I can't even run away right.
Look, it's not such a big deal. We'll just head over to Marty's and go get him.
Well, what about Marty?
Well, what about him?
Thanks, Vic.
Luis ends up stealing from him, leading Vic to show concerns, but with Luis being spiteful, she wasn't worried about it.
Marty ain't gonna be too happy when he finds out you ripped him off.
Like I give a shit!
But later, it would backfire. Marty kidnaps her, attempted to make her work for his prostitution ring, something Vic helped him get started, to when he saves her.
Who the fuck are you?
Where's Louise?
What? He took her! That animal, he took her! He's gonna do something wicked to her!
Wait, who took her and who are you?
Mary Jo, her sister. Who are you?
Vic, a friend. Who took her?
That monster Marty. He said he's gonna turn her out.
Jesus, it's his own wife.
I ain't gonna be your whore, Marty!
You've been whoring yourself on that Vic. Don't you deny it. Well, if you're gonna act like a whore, you're gonna be one. Get in that truck.
Shit!
Vic, help!
As we heard, she pleaded for help, so of course Vic helps. But when Vic kills him, she makes Vic the bad guy now.
I can't believe you killed him. How am I gonna look after my baby now?
You what? Marty was an asshole. He treated you worse than shit.
I'm sorry. I just... Hey, look. Marty's kin are gonna be coming for you now. We better get you someplace safe.
The conversation they had prior, he felt they was on the same page, which again shows his weakness. He even went to ensure Luis everything was fine. Even when they first met, he took up for her before he even fully knew her, which is why he went out his way a lot of times.
You and Mary Beth are gonna be better off without Marty, you know?
Are we? It's just everything's changing so fast.
Everything's gonna be fine.
You're okay, Vic Vance.
Everything Vic got into at this point still didn't get him close to being able to provide for his family. But everything he got himself into started to mold him for this type of life, even though this wasn't his thing. Marty showed him the prostitution and the protection racket business, so with him dead, Luis convinced Vic to take over for the fact alone of the outcome. She knew the ropes slightly from being with Marty, making her be that push for Vic.
I've been thinking over what you said about me and the baby being better off without Marty, and I've got a plan. Why don't you take over Marty's business?
I'm no gang boss.
No, but you could be. Come on, we both need the cash, honey. You did it, Vic. The whole damn caboodle's yours.
Yeah, but I don't know how to run this kind of thing.
Marty could do it, and he was nearly inbred. You'll pick it up. You're amazing. You can do anything.
Hey, boss, this a full-time position? Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Everything's gonna be just fine.
But Vic now running Marty's operation, people will start to come to him. He gets a page to when he's greeted by his brother Lance.
Hey, bro!
Keep in mind, Lance and Vic weren't criminals, but with this new life Vic was in, he knew Lance would mess things up like in their past. Lance didn't have a clue what he was up to fully recently, but he's here being that he knows what Vice City was about, hoping Vic would give him a chance. He had to force Vic's hand, which is why he showed up unannounced. Vic knew the type of guy his brother was, but him being selfless, he gives him a chance since he's already here.
Lance!
Hey!
What are you doing here?
You don't sound so pleased.
I'm not so pleased.
Thanks, bro. Who was you expecting? What a greeting, man.
Not you. Someone useful.
So what am I? A handicap, huh? Your dumbass, lowlife, no good brother?
Something like that.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who got kicked out of the army.
No, you're the asshole who got kicked out of the Boy Scouts.
Oh, come on, man. I come all this way to see you and you treat me like I got herpes.
Maybe that's because your whole life you've gotten us into trouble.
Oh, give me a break, man. I've changed.
Okay, I'll give you a chance. One chance.
Oh, yeah. Hey, come here, man.
Things Vic got himself into, working for people to help his family, would catch up to him. Again, him running Marty's operation, the Cholos would put a face to who was responsible for the things he did from the time in the army all the way to this point, leading him and Lance to escape their planned attack.
But Vic.
What?
I have got herpes.
Get off me, man. Just get in the damn car.
All the cholos have been looking for you, Mr. Big Shot. What do you want with me? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him. You killed plenty cholos. Now we kill you plenty. One more Lance Vance chance.
Lance, you prick! You're never driving again.
I had it with you, man. You put me off. You always treat me like a kid.
Impressive. This place ain't cheap.
I wouldn't know. I told them to bill you.
While Lance settles in, Vic still had to play the role as something he didn't want to be. During this, he meets Humberto, helping him take over Little Havana from the Cholos, even going out of his way to make sure his dad wasn't killed.
Oh my God, I'm going to be an orphan.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. How did it happen?
It hasn't happened, brother.
So why the tears?
Coño, we just saw some cholos driving over there, man.
So why doesn't somebody just go pick up Alberto?
Brother, that's what we said to Humberto, only he freaked out.
Well, go get him.
No way, Vic. Don't let my daddy be collected by these two bitches.
Well, you go.
I can't drive, man. I'm hysterical.
God damn it, I'll go get him.
Humberto even acknowledged his weakness after the war with the Cholos was over. He was able to take the glory also, while Vic did the groundwork.
Berto Rubina says, you are a true friend. You can count on me for anything. I love you, man, like a son or a dog.
Along with, of course, making sure Luis was okay, helping her, making sure her daughter wouldn't be taken away by child services. After all of that, Lance was making plans for him and Vic. He finds someone in the drug game he saw to be beneficial, but him knowing Vic doesn't like drugs, let alone being involved with him, he lies just to get him to go with him.
Ciao.
What was that?
Nothing.
Didn't sound like nothing.
Vic, look at me. It was nothing.
And you look at me. What was that about?
You thank me.
Like I haven't heard that before. What have you done?
I found a way in. 2 kids, broken home, no education, no father.
What?
And rich as shit. It's the American dream, baby. People with good medical treatment.
We are not kids.
We're young at heart. Listen, look, I met a big player. And we'll get big money for doing absolutely nothing.
This better not be drugs.
We won't be touching no drugs, man. Come on. You know, I'm your brother. You can trust me. So merchandise is hidden in the car's side panels. Ah, yeah. No problem. Okay, we're gonna pick up Forbes' car.
That's it? No drugs? Some player.
Man, great driving, Vic. But, it's best that I take it from here.
Hey, what are you doing?
Forbes doesn't know you, man. He wouldn't trust you. See you later, baby.
Let's! You asshole!
When he actually meets Forbes, they use Vic as a decoy, being that again, he didn't like drugs. He even used them being naive and needed money to get this done.
So what's the risk?
Well, let me put it like this. You will not be handling any drugs. All I need you to do is keep the cops busy while Lance and I steal some merch off the scum who brought it into this country.
The drugs are already here, so we ain't drug trafficking.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Come on.
Vic, you'll be fine. Rich and fine.
But Lance picked up on him, going to tell Vic he doesn't trust him.
What?
You got everything sorted? No trouble?
Of course. Hey, I was just giving you shit, you know.
Yeah, whatever.
Great. Here's your brother. What's poppin', baby?
You!
Lance, what's going on?
You're a freaking cop! You think you can mess with Lance T. Vance, you
Hey,
bum?
chill.
Chill?
Ooh. Yes. You're right. I am a cop. I was gonna tell you. I need money. I want to work with you guys. I ain't gonna bust you.
Not now you ain't. I'm gonna bust you!
Let's go!
I am going!
Once they actually catch up with him, they kidnap him. Here we again see his weakness. Even with the possibility Forbes could have been building something on the two, he still felt bad. But if it wasn't for Lance being adamant they hold on to him, in my opinion, from this encounter, Vic would have just spared him.
I got a place we can take him! Come on!
I don't know about this, Lance.
It's either this or kill him! What do you think, Forbes?
I definitely prefer it this way.
Pink. No blue. No white. I'll take all 3.
Hey, I'll call you back. What's your problem, man? Huh?
The next time they interact with each other, Vic is of course angry, being that he tried to explain earlier why getting involved with drugs was a no for him, just to serve himself right.
My problem? My problem is you're gonna have us both killed because you're a moron. I told you not to get us in so deep.
Shut up and grow some balls.
What, tough guy? What did you say to me? When will you grow a fucking brain?
But at this point, we see his weakness again when their mom shows up, to when it's revealed she was an addict, which explains why he doesn't even like drugs.
Hello, boys!
Mom!
Victor, put your brother down.
What are you doing here, Mom?
I'm cleaning up my act. I'm off the drugs for good.
Here we go again.
Can I get a drink, Lance, honey?
I'm tired of your bullshit, Mom. You come here to ruin things for us again.
How can you say that? I raised you!
Aunt Enid raised us, not you.
It's then revealed she leaves, then come back all the time. Because of her addiction, she claims she changed, leading Vic to give her a chance, just like he did Lance.
I'm clean. Give me a chance, Victor. Please?
You can stay with Lance, Mom.
What?
But I don't want any trouble. I got enough horse shit dealing with him.
The two after this would get a foul from a dealer retiring, being that again Vice City was getting too hot. It took them stealing it just to get it, but again with Vic being against drugs along with his weakness, he quickly dismisses Lance after they get it.
Never mind that. Did you get the file?
Sure, no problem.
No problem? I could have used a little help out here, ass brain.
Take it easy, bro. It's all good.
Let's take the file and get the hell out of my sight.
Meanwhile, with Forbes being alive, he gives the two wrong information just to buy him time to escape. During this, he's forced to save Lance, along with them being set up. They show up to confront Forbes when he escapes, but Vic kills him. Just how like Luis acted when he killed Marty, Lance does the same thing.
Oh, man! I didn't mean for us to kill him!
It's a little late now, Lance.
But the fact that they're getting into drugs, of course, was getting to Vic. Lance makes it sound good, though, being that he brings up their family. It wasn't until Lance revealed Martinez had something to do with the deal to when he agrees, being that in a way, this was Vic's chance to get back at him.
Lance, I'm through with this, man.
What, you mean this dump? Yeah, me too.
No, I'm through with this bullshit. I don't want to be a damn drug dealer. It's for assholes.
Vic, don't go soft on me now. I got what we finally needed. I know how we can get our hands on one big shipment completely free. We can finally get Pete the healthcare he needs.
Look, Lance, I am a long way from being a good guy, but drugs just mean trouble.
I agree, man. 100% agree. That's why we're gonna get this one big payday for all the hard work and split! Jerry Martinez. It's his coke.
Fuck it. You know what? Let's do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is a real man. Let's pop.
Gonna make it big, Vic. I have a dream. I have a dream.
Your dream is my nightmare.
Later, Vic calls Martinez to antagonize him, but here he finds out who Coke it really was.
I need to use the phone.
Yeah.
Thanks for the coke, Martinez. Now you know how it feels to get fucked.
Oh, you fucked us both, Vic. That coke you ripped off belonged to the Mendez brothers. I was just the shepherd. Now, we're all on their shit list, and the only way off is in a fucking bag. I'm turning states. I'm gonna ruin you, your brother, Mendez, everyone. Happy holidays.
Lance! We don't have to worry about a thing. Once we sell the coke, we can pay off the feds and handle anything the Mendez brothers throw at us. Listen, I got a buyer. Let's go see him.
To going to the buyer, Vic would seem to be selfless again. The guy buying from them did movies, leading him to act, something he didn't have to do.
Hey, Spitz! You looking for inspiration? I got all you need.
All I need, huh? A stuntman's what I need. We've got to wrap this scene before the mall opens.
Vic can handle your stunts. Meanwhile, you and I can talk snow business. I am my brother's keeper. We got the deal. We're made for life. Let's go pick up the yayo.
But if stealing from the big fish in Vice City wasn't bad enough, when they arrive at Lance's new house, something is revealed, leading them deeper into things.
Mom! Mom! Hey, we're rich! Where is she?
Never mind, man. Just get the yayo.
Yeah, it's in the spare room. Oh, shit!
What?
It's gone!
What?
And Mom's stuff is gone, too!
Oh, Mom!
Ain't that a bitch? I can't believe she took our coat!
Yeah. So what do we do now, moron?
Wait. Let me think. I know we can make it right. We'll just, we'll explain things to the Mendez brothers, you know.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. And between chopping us up and feeding us to their dogs, they'll be very understanding. Lance, if we get out of this, I'm gonna kill you!
Instantly, in a new part of town, he meets a film director looking for drugs, still forcing him to play this role. But instead of being that, he helps Rennie with getting film, another selfless act, just so he can find buyers.
You must be the cocaine man! Frankie! The cocaine man is here!
Hey, you think you can say it any louder? I don't think they heard you in Cuba.
Rennie, the stunt guy just quit. He said he didn't like you touching his ass.
Darling, please.
Hey,
Save me!
Hey, get off!
Then save me!
Wait. What do you need?
Just a driver.
Okay, fine. Just get off. Hey, get off.
So you don't need any product?
I need metaphor for the calamities of life, darling. Drive well, and I'll find you more buyers than you can use, with more users than you could buy.
He visits Lance later to when their businesses get attacked by the Mendez brothers, leading him and Lance to argue. Lance leaves Vic to when he follows after him. Once they defend their fronts, one of the Mendez brothers has Vic and Lance meet them. At this point, Vic and Lance went from trying to get money to try to save their life.
Ah, siblings, just like me and Diego. How apt.
Listen, Mendez, we don't want no crap.
Hey, mother.
Listen, Vance brothers, you want me to kill you now? No problem. Or we can work together. Your call.
The hell kind of choice is that?
All right, I guess we're gonna work together.
Good. Diego?
Sí, ya.
So, Victor, Lance, who has been ripping us off? All of us, because now we are partners. A team, as it were, 4 brothers.
And to save themselves, they made it look like Martinez ripped off the Mendezes to save them some time. Later, Vic himself meets with Armando to when they have a telling conversation.
So, now we're together. And yet, business is hard. This industry is full of criminals.
Oh, yeah?
Money can be so corrupting. I find it very distasteful.
Well, you know, that's the deal with the drugs trade. It attracts the wrong sort.
At this point, Vic was the wrong sort. He even goes to say how he's not trustworthy, being that he has people counting on him.
Are you trustworthy, friend?
I don't know. After what I've been through recently, I'd say probably not.
Mendez would then have him take over a drug building, but he again was forced to be selfless in this.
What do you need me to do?
Head to Vice Point. The people there have been ripping me off for years. Remove them and set up shop.
Look, I ain't interested in that side of the business.
Unfortunately, you don't have a choice.
But everything they're getting themselves into would bring the law on them. To be more specific, the DEA.
Lance!
Oh, no.
Lance, get over here and explain yourself. Shh. Stop acting like a child. Shh. Don't you shush me.
Keep your voice down.
No. You can barely tie your own shoelaces. You telling me how to behave?
Will you shut up, you stupid gorilla? The place is bugged. The DEA is on to us. Happy now?
But still, to make sure Vic could provide, Rennie puts him with Gonzalez. Here he will have him as a contact down the line. Him being forced, working for the Mendez brothers, and now Rennie putting him in contact with people, he's in a way too deep. Outside of drugs, he meets Phil Collins in the worst way possible, which was saving him and his manager's life. But after this, he lets it be known to Rennie why he's even helping, showing no matter how deep he's in, he still had the same goal since the beginning.
Rennie, you got some contacts for me?
Darling, do serious purchases of enormous quantities of uncut cocaine grow on trees. Maybe in your town, but not in mine.
Okay, then why do you keep calling me over here? Look, I'm in this to make money for my brother. I don't have time to waste.
Darling, that is beautiful. One day, I will make a film like that.
Whatever you say, but in the meantime, I've got a business to run. I've got to make some money.
But darling, wait. If it's money you need, maybe you can breathe some life into this bloody fucking mess.
But later, Gonzalez has them meet up to discuss his drug deal coming up, getting Vic on board. During their conversation before the deal, Gonzalez reveals he's ripping off his boss. Vic was even being selfless, going to say as long as he doesn't rip him off, he's cool. Something telling for later, though.
Vic, my friend, I've a small side deal requiring a sensitive touch.
Sensitive?
Let's just say I'd rather my boss didn't find out about this. Or my men, for that matter.
Let me guess. You've cut your colonel's coke to make a side profit.
Shh, Vic, please. This is, after all, the land of opportunity.
I don't care who you rip off, Gonzalez, as long as it's not me.
Bueno. The drugs are at Ocean Beach. Take them to the deal in Washington.
What the fuck? You hit the van too hard. The drugs are gone everywhere. There's more in this dude than in the back.
Quit whining. Let's just get this shit up to the party on Starfish. We got bitches waiting.
Vic being ambushed caused him to get high from the hit, but he seemed to be selfless even more. This life made him do everything he was against, even being high, whether if it was his choice or not.
Gonzalez! We got hit. The drugs, they're gone.
What? Are you fucking with me?
No, I'm not.
What's wrong with you? Are you high on my shit?
No. Yeah. I must have been breathing it in while I was out cold.
I want my drugs back, Vic. I still have a buyer who might be interested, but he's leaving town real soon. Kill the bastards who did this, and get my drugs back to the lockup.
Oh, they'll pay all right.
But after this, Gonzalez cut ties for the most part, even after bringing the drugs back.
Well, at least you managed to retrieve my merchandise. But I think, for our friendship, this is the end. Adios.
Later, Lance will reveal someone was stealing coke from them and the Mendez brothers, but something Vic had on his mind comes out, that being Luis. He lost himself so much up until this point, he couldn't even find time to do what he wanted to do.
We got real things to worry about. Someone's been helping themselves to the stash. The Mendezes are freaking out, and I told them we'd take care of it.
It's the last thing I need on top of everything else.
What are you talking about? What's wrong?
Man, it's just Louise. I really thought we had something, but we just don't get to see each other.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you know, relationships can be tough. Believe me, I know. Uh-huh. Yep.
Lance explains how it's something bigger at hand, but as they're leaving, he forgot the lie he told Vic, leading him to start something with the bikers.
So who's been stealing the yayo?
What? Oh! Yeah, it's the bikers.
You sure?
Yeah! Of course I am!
You don't look it!
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to prove it to you. You do the flying, I'll do the frying! I'm gonna fuck your ass! I'm gonna
We're hit!
You asshole! Oh, shit!
Lance! Lance, are you there?
Hey, Vic! Look what I found!
You're alive! I thought you were dead.
No, man! I landed on a few soft bikers. Now I got me a new bike! Yeah!
Never mind that. Where's the stolen coke?
Yeah! They probably sold it already, the bastards! I'll see you later, bro.
I don't even know why I bother sometimes.
It wasn't until after the senseless attack Vic realized Lance was telling a lie, after years about it on the news, leading him to confront him.
Gang war intensifies on Vice City streets as many members of the biker gang were viciously slain in downtown today. Initially, police believed the killings to be drug-related. However, forensics have found no evidence of narcotics at the crime scene and can only conclude that the motive was purely inter-gang rivalry. VNN, ringing lies from the scrawny neck of truth.
All right, baby. This is the Lance Vance dance. You got to... All right. Lock it! Yeah! Wow!
So this is where the coke is going? Up your nose?
Hey, Vic!
Hey, Vic?
What are you doing here?
You had me running around town like a psycho, and all the while you're siphoning it off for your personal use. You are unbelievable.
Hey, I'm sorry. Look, can we talk about this later?
Unlike Lance, he was again in a life he didn't like, but this life everyone around him was able to enjoy the fruits of his labor. If finding out Lance was the one taking the product for his own use wasn't bad enough, one who showed him the ropes once he was able to run things also became corrupted.
Oh, hey, Vic. Shit.
Louise, what the hell is going on?
Well, bro. Hey, bro, it ain't nothing like that.
I wouldn't do that to you. I just needed something to take my mind off things.
So you fucked my brother?
No! We just get high together. God damn, you are so judgmental, like you're a damn saint or something. Why are you being such an asshole?
You are a mess.
And you're wonderful. A wonderful drug-dealing, thieving murderer.
Come on, guys.
I was doing it for us.
Vic was right, don't get me wrong. But again, Luis was someone he put on his back. But during this, he lost himself being selfless. The things he did ended up being used against him, although he had good intentions. Him, Luis, and Lance were just a victim of Vice City at this time. Their lifestyle changed even from how they dressed, but Vic couldn't see that, which is why it seemed to Lance and Luis he's belittling them. But this is why you don't help everyone and give people chances you know it's no good.
Who you trying to kid? You don't give a shit about me.
Not now, I don't.
You know what? You make me want to puke, you self-righteous dick!
Ah, get lost!
Stay away from me, you sick bastard! You're a phony, Vic Vance!
What are you gonna do?
Thanks a lot, Lance.
What? Listen, who cares? It's my coke. It's all my coke, and I'll do with it whatever I damn well please.
Lance, come back here!
Shut up! You're always telling me what to do, but if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have any of this. If I want to take coke, I will. If I want to give it away, I will. And I'm gonna give it away. All of it. And you can't stop me.
Lance raging on coke, Vic's forced to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid with it. By the time Lance sober up though, his weakness kicks back in.
Man, what month is it? Did I do anything stupid in the last few days?
Stupid? Oh, no. You passed stupid and kept on going. Straight on into fucked up.
Lance? It's Louise. Where's Vic? I need him.
It's me, Louise. What is it?
Vic? Oh, thank God.
Even after the back and forth him and Louise had, he was still willing to help her. Martinez went out of his way to kidnap her to when he goes alone.
It's that Martinez. He must think we're still an item.
Yeah? Well, we're not.
For crying out loud, Vic, I didn't sleep with Lance. We're just friends, which is more than you've been lately. You never call. We never see each other.
Is this going somewhere?
I just wanted you to know that Martinez's thugs have been following me, and because I want to get back together, I'm trying to avoid being killed. And now I'm hiding out around the back of some stupid burger bar, not that you give a shit.
What? Martinez sent guys after you?
I don't even know why I called. I'm gonna kick their asses myself.
Wait, Louise! Louise! Lance, you want to help me out? Forget it. Hey, everything's gonna be okay.
Vic, I knew you'd come.
I need some help over here. Come on, get a doctor.
With that out of the way though, Rennie pits him with no other than Diaz. At this time, Diaz was doing good in the drug trade, but nowhere near the success without Vic being involved.
So, you're Vic.
Yeah. And you? You Diaz?
No, I'm Santa Claus. I heard a lot about you. Mr. Big, buddies with the Mendez.
I don't think we're exactly friends.
Whatever you say. I heard you wasn't exactly a load of laughs, amigo. But crack a fucking smile. Life is amazing. Look at me. I got porn, I got drugs, I got money. I'm happy.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, I want out. I don't want to sell drugs, but I ain't got a choice right now.
Vic could say this to Diaz being that he doesn't owe him anything, unlike the Mendez brothers, but here he uses the two to take over. Rip off Gonzalez even after Vic works for him, but like Vic said, he wanted out anyway. But with this, it made things bad for him later. In another deal he does for Diaz, Gonzalez sends his men to retaliate, not even knowing Vic was involved. Gonzalez though will later need help, but their next encounter he's with Diaz, showing they had a talk about Vic, whether they liked each other or not. Diaz will now use Gonzalez, but pay attention to the deal he made.
Take the guns back to your colonel, but remember, you belong to me now. Any shipments you bring to Vice City comes through me.
Vic in a way played both sides just to get money. There wasn't any obligations yet, so he didn't see a problem, but on Gonzalez's end, it could be Vic's fault. He even had to work for Diaz. Something telling for later.
See, no problem.
Vic, I was just talking to my new friend Gonzalez about loyalty. How I will look after him so long as he does what he's told. And you will do as you're told, won't you?
Sí.
Bueno. Escort him to the airport, Vic. Show him what it means to be a friend of Ricardo Diaz. And what it is to be an enemy.
Back to him being used by the Mendezes though, they no longer needed the Vance brothers.
So, you are finished.
Yeah.
Diego, they are finished.
Qué bueno.
And none of us dead. The civilized life of gentlemen. We have our money, so you are free. You must leave town, of course, and give us control of your other interests.
What?
But you, your families, no one will die. This is fair.
Fair? Oh yeah, if you think getting screwed in the ass and then paying for it is fair, then it sounds like a great deal.
I find your attitude and your language terribly distasteful.
Puta madre. Hey, hold on. Listen, hey, Mr. Mendez. Listen, we have done a lot of things for you. We kept up our end of the bargain. Now you want us to give up our interest?
You came to my town. You run around like a maniac. You bring the police and the DEA into my life. And now I want you gone. You're very lucky you're not dead.
Hey, listen, I made a ton of money for you. Money I didn't lose.
And now, you're done.
Oh.
You're obsolete.
You know
look
what?
out, Vic, the mule!
Duerme, Dan! Oh! Where are we?
No place good. I think we outlived our usefulness to the Mendezes.
You! Shut up! Hey, they're waking up! Let's get this done quick!
Screw this!
Wowee! Now that's what I'm talking about!
Great. Now we're at war with the Mendez brothers.
It's all cool, bro. I'm a man with a plan. Just give me a little time.
Them escaping their death, they now would be at war with them. Vic was so selfless he didn't even realize he had people willing to go to war with and for him.
Comrade! Come here!
What are you doing here?
I heard there's gonna be a party, so I brought fireworks!
Where's Lance?
I love that guy! Yeah!
There he is, Mr. Victor Vance, the punk who needs our help.
What?
You grown any cojones yet, lady boy?
Yo, bro.
Come here, Vic.
What's up, man?
Your brother, man. At least one of you has something out here and a lot down here. Huh?
So if you guys are ready, let's do this.
Hey, Lance, come here, man.
Yo, bro, what's up?
What the hell's going on?
We're about to get hit by those Mendez guys. Thought we could use some of your buddies to crash the party.
What?
Help out. What, did I do wrong again?
No, man. For once, you did very right. Let's go deal with these pricks.
Lance did a good thing, but later he makes their situation worse after he takes a loan from Diaz. Again, something telling for later.
We got a deal, Q? We got a deal, baby. We'll repay you everything we borrowed at 25% interest a week, or we work for you.
Yeah. Salute!
Cheers! That's good stuff.
Or I kill you and your brother with a blunt instrument. Vic, we were just talking about you.
Yeah!
Yeah?
About you boys repaying that money I lent you, huh?
What fucking money? Hey, what's he talking
Look,
about?
I borrowed some money for us from Ricardo, and we're gonna pay him back, okay?
What the fuck have you done now?
I invested back in the business. I'm sorry, Ricardo, baby, but sometimes brothers get out for mail on you, you know.
I know. That's why I killed mine. Boys, relax. Just go do that thing for me and all will be good.
Yeah!
Wait, hold on. What is he talking about?
Look, Ricardo wants us to destroy all of Armando Mendez's bearer bonds. And I know it sounds risky, but trust me, I got it going, because I've done this a million times. Let's just pop.
Diaz used to too being at war to swoop in and be the one in charge of Vice City drug trade, especially with them now owing Diaz, leaving no real way out at this point. And if that wasn't bad enough, Martinez also still had it out for Vic. Luis get discharged from the hospital, giving him room to use his weakness like he did early on.
Is Luis still in the hospital?
Yeah, but she'll be getting out soon.
That's good. Look, we got a big deal coming down today. I'm gonna need you there.
Wait a minute. Why are you asking about Luis?
Take it easy. It's just that, Martinez called and he said that he's gonna pay her a visit. And I don't think he means to take some fruit.
What?
Look, the hospital's got security. She'll be fine. Let's you and me just go make some money.
You're kidding, right?
Oh, man. Get your priorities in order.
Him and Luis will also patch things up during this. She even goes to say how she'll wait for a call until the war with the Mendezes was over.
Luis! I'll call you real soon.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of in the middle of a war right now.
It's okay. I'll wait.
But right before things take a turn, he helps Phil Collins. Ironically, the song he performed is telling to the war with the Mendez brothers.
Luis!
Hey, Vic.
Hey, where's Luis?
I don't know. Shit, if that bitch ripped us off, I'll rip her head off.
Hey, she's clean, unlike you.
No, she is a drug addict. I'm just having fun. There is a difference.
Vic! They got Louise!
What?
They had me too. It was awful.
Who?
They got Louise!
Who's got Louise?
They got her and they said they'll kill her if you don't do what they want.
Who?
Armando Mendez.
Oh.
I nearly got taken.
All right. Come on, Lance. Let's finish this.
Why? She's a train wreck. Let him have her.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, move on. Plenty more fishes in the sea, baby.
You get moving right now, or I'll shoot you first.
All right. I'm coming. Don't worry about it.
Come on, move it, Lance.
Man, we're wasting our time. The bitch is dead already.
Armando's got two things to say. One, get out of ice now and the girl lives. And two, my car!
Now with another attack going on, Vic and Lance go to save Luis, but during this, Lance got into trouble as well. Him and Armando would then confront each other before Vic kills him.
Do you think you're hero enough to bring back the dead?
Where are they, Armando?
They're upstairs resting, in peace. Would you like to join them?
If you've hurt them.
Senor, I assure you, they didn't feel a thing. Unfortunately, the same will not be said of you.
Luis!
Hey, Vic. You came for me. No one ever really did much for me before. That's sweet of you.
Hey, come on, let's get you to a hospital.
I don't think there's much point in that.
Come on, Luis.
We could have had something special.
Yeah. We did have something special.
Make sure Mary Jo takes care of my baby.
Oh, Luis. Luis.
Luis being dead, Vic of course felt like he failed her. He even ignored Lance, being that a lot of this was his fault, not knowing about the drug trade.
Hey, Vic, I know you cared about her, man. But she wasn't right for you. Vic. Hey, Vic. Family's what matters. Damn.
Vic killing Armando, though, it again helped Diaz more than Vic and Lance. Him now being forced to work for him, he now has to find a way to kill the other brother, Diego, leading him to go with Phil to steal an attack chopper.
Phil, I don't know what to say. I'm going after Diego Mendez. I wouldn't ask for help if I didn't need it, but I need it. There's an attack copter up at the base. If I can get hold of it...
You need a decoy. Then I got all the decoy you're gonna need.
I can't believe she's gone. Sorry, Vic. She was a good soldier. A good sister, I mean.
You're not gonna do anything stupid, are you, man?
We're breaking into a military base and I'm drunk. What could be more stupid?
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me.
Louise! Yeah! Suck on that!
He gets the helicopter, leading him to finish everything. But during this encounter with Diaz, it's things they say that's telling.
Mendez is downtown. His place is like a fortress. But this baby, she'll tear the whole building down.
Great! When I'm done, we're done. Lance and I will owe you nothing.
Even with Lance taking the loan, Vic tells Diaz he's done either way. But Diaz says something that shows his weakness.
When you're done, I'm gonna own this town. It's the American dream. And it's all because of you, Vic. You're a hero.
No, I'm an asshole. I spent all my time running around, making morons rich, while my family fell apart and the woman I wanted died waiting for me to call.
Woman? You need some porn? I just got in some crazy donkey porn. You'll love it. I'll be finished with it by the time you get back.
I'm not coming back, Diaz. And I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing it for me.
Vic letting his emotions get to him. He feels like he's doing this for him, but he's really helping Diaz out. And with him now trying to cut ties, he's now nothing to Diaz.
Woohoo! Whatever you say, tough guy. I'll see you around.
10 hut! Vic! I swear to God, I thought you were gonna salute me. Toss the gun.
Fuck you.
Vic, still so uptight. You know what your problem is? You're trying to be the good guy in a bad man's game. Huh? I thought you had potential. Turns out you're just another chump, like Mendez.
Me cago en tu madre.
After a shootout with Martinez and Diego, Vic would of course come out on top.
Thanks for everything, Martinez. You were great help.
Lance then shows up but realizes they quote-unquote won.
Okay, brother, let's waste these punks!
Lance, it's done!
Playtime is over, bitches! Lance Vance is about to get brutal on you, and when Lance Vance gets brutal on a lady, somebody starts to cry!
Lance, will you shut up? It's over!
What? Oh! But we did it, baby! You and me!
Yeah! Hey, listen. Now that things are straight with Diaz, we should get out of town or lay low for a little while, you know?
Yeah, you're right, man!
Vic thinking things were straight with Diaz was a mistake. They celebrated too early.
I'm gonna send some money to Pete.
Cool! But bro, I don't want you thinking it's just about you. That is all about you!
Hey, I don't. It's about you, me, Pete, Mom, wherever the hell she is.
But wait! I've been making moves! I got a hold of 20 keys,
Are you crazy? Get rid of it!
No!
Vic thinking this was his way out, of course, he was against it, especially with everything he had to go through. He lived through it all, but things change. People can't be convinced.
All we gotta do is sit on it! It's hidden out of sight! Out of town, man! We lay low and then sell it!
No! I am not interested! Got it?
Okay, man! Whatever you say!
That's right!
Come on! Let's pop!
Two years later, after sitting on the product, Vice City would only get worse. In '86, Diaz was the guy, and remember Gonzalez's role was now under Diaz, even though he had another boss. On top of the way Vic left, whether if the Vance brothers waited to do a deal or did it right away, Vic's fate would have still been how it was. They set up a deal with the Forellis, and the rest is history.
Now, I've talked to the suppliers, and they are very keen to start a business relationship. So, if all goes well, we should be doing very nicely for ourselves, which is, you know, good. Okay, so they're brothers, okay? One operates the business, and the other one does the flying. Okay, that's them in the chopper. All right, here's the deal. They want a straight exchange on open ground. All right? Okay, stay tight. Let's go.
Got it?
All right, let's do it. I've got a business to run. Let's finish this.
Let me see it.
Where's the money?
10s and 20s. Used.
I don't have time to waste. Just get the yayo. All to pay for my brother's medical bills.
Oh, shit! Come on, get out of here, drive!
Vic had his way to provide, even having limits to how far he would go for his family. He got fired from his career path, got into gang wars to help other people. Doing this, he meets someone he ended up liking, going out his way to help her. He even gave his brother a chance what caused problems, along with his mother, who ends up stealing from him. All of this made him lose himself up until he was killed, which is why his biggest weakness was being selfless.